Today is Are You OK? So we asked that question, and I'll start that off with Libby Trickett, the Are You OK ambassador, who's joining us live. Libby, it's good to see you again. Are you OK?
Good morning, Pete. I am okay. Thank you for asking. And yeah, I've been a really proud Are You OK Day ambassador for a number of years now. So it's good to be talking about the message and hopefully encouraging people to get out there and ask their friends, family, loved ones, colleagues, if they're okay as well.
Can you outline, Libby, some of the struggles that you've had to deal with?
Yeah, I've had a number of different experiences with mental illness. I've had both depression and postnatal depression after the birth of my first daughter. And within my family, we have a mixed bag of mental illness. We've had depression, anxiety, drug and alcohol addiction, OCD, schizophrenia, manic depression. So I have experienced it personally, but I've also experienced it amongst family and close loved ones as well. So I think that's why I'm so passionate about normalising these conversations. We all are touched by mental illness at some point, whether it is personally or through loved ones, and we just need to be able to air it out and talk about it and be able to have these really truthful and honest conversations.
Your smile is your trademark, Libby, and has been throughout the course of your whole career, but I'm sure there are days when that's not the case. How are you able to soldier on?
Yeah, well, I think it's not about soldiering on, I think that's a classic Australian idea is we just have to push through, pull our socks up and get on with it, you know. And I think the reality is when we are able to talk about it, that lightens the burden, and it can be incredibly isolating when you are experiencing depression or anxiety or something more serious. And the really important thing that I would encourage everyone around Australia to do is to ask for help. And that's why these conversations, like asking a loved one, are they okay, that can really allow someone to seek that help, you know, to be able to reach out for it and perhaps get the things the support that they need to get better.
Elite athletes seem to struggle a lot too once their career ends. Why do you think that is?
It's a really good question. I think there's so much part of that. I actually started a podcast all about it, talking about athletes retiring from elite sport into the real world because, you know, there's so much of your identity is tied up in being this elite sports person. It's structure, it's routine, it's, you know, not doing 35 hours worth of exercise for the rest of your life. It's not sustainable, surprisingly. And there's lots of things, you know, whether it's black and white goals that you no longer have, the friendship and support networks, the routine. There's a lot that goes into it. And I think that means that people do struggle a fair bit in that transition into the real world. But that's everyone, to be honest, any major life change, and that's something that people can be affected by.